Hello friends, I'm glad to see you on my channel. Today, I want to show you a method for creating logos. We'll start by creating a grid that will partially guide our actions and help us stay within geometrically precise shapes. Let's get started. To use this method, we need to create a new document in Adobe Illustrator. Choose the size that works best for you. I usually go with 1000 by 1000 pixels. Choose the color mode based on your needs. Everything looks good here. Enter a project name like logo and click Create. We'll break the video into several stages to make it easier to follow. The first stage is setting up your document and workspace. Right now, we need to enable the grid and adjust the snapping settings. It's super simple. Go to the View menu and select Show Grid. Here's the hotkey so you don't have to open the menu every time. After that, you'll see a grid appear. Next, go to Edit, Preferences, then click on Guides and Grid. Make sure the grid line every setting is set to 36 pixels. Double check that our settings match so we get the same result. Now, we need to enable Snap to Grid. Let me show you what happens if we don't activate it. When drawing elements, you'll notice that they don't align with the grid. They can end up floating in the middle of the squares, but we need them to snap precisely to the intersections. Fixing this is easy. Go to the View menu and enable Snap to Grid. Now, whenever we place an element, it will snap perfectly to the grid, ensuring precise alignment. The first stage of preparation is complete. Let's move on to the second stage, creating the structure of our grid. For this, we need to select the Ellipse tool, remove the fill color, and set the stroke to 1 point. And scale it so that it fits within 4 grid squares. Select the ellipse and press Ctrl+C, then Ctrl+F to duplicate it in place. Now, hold Alt while scaling it up so that the space between the first and second circles equals 1 grid square. Repeat this process 2 more times until you have a total of 4 circles. Now, we need to create horizontal and vertical lines that intersect these circles. Select the Line Segment tool and draw lines across the full length of the circles. Then, duplicate this line and move it downward. To avoid repeating this manually, press Ctrl+D to duplicate the last action. This will create evenly spaced lines automatically. Now, create the same lines vertically. Duplicate a line. Rotate it. Place it. Duplicate, and then repeat the action. Select all. Duplicate the objects and arrange them like this. This will create the grid structure we'll be working with. After that, you can disable the grid so it doesn't get in the way. Go to the View menu and select Hide Grid. We need the Shape Builder tool to create a logo. It allows us to define shapes using the structure we have built. You need to change the stroke to the fill color. And then you can create shapes like this. Select the Direct Selection tool, hold down Alt, and drag your shape. With this interesting method, you can create any logo shapes that come to your mind. If you enjoy this video, like it and subscribe on my channel.